Today we're going to talk about the new Hulu series, Love, Victor, so let's get started. Hey everybody, my name is Justin. I love to watch movies. If you guys love to watch movies too, you guys are in the right spot. Make sure to subscribe button down below and click that bell notification for more up and coming videos. Teenager Victor is on a journey of self-discovery during which he faces challenges at home, adjusts to a new city and a new high school, and struggles with his sexual orientation. Love, Victor is a spin-off sequel of sorts to the film Love, Simon, which starred Nick Robinson, and that was a really good film. It's kind of the similar premise where Simon is in a high school. He's dealing with finding his sexual orientation. And this is a 10-episode series, about 30 minutes each. And I was afraid going into Love, Victor that they would rely a lot on Love, Simon to carry the series. There'd be like a lot of references and a lot of nods to the characters. There is at times where we do get some references to that movie and some of the moments within Love, Simon and how it affects people's opinions about students at the school. And everybody talks about what had happened at the end of the film Love, Simon. So he's going into the school and hears all about Simon. We do have Nick Robinson that returns in some form. Not going to talk about his character too much in this review because I don't want to spoil it for everybody, but he does end up narrating part of the series. He has conversations with Victor through messaging and they read their messages, so it's narrating part of the series. And that's where we get a lot of the personal moments of Victor's life through those narrations. He's leaving Texas to go to live in Atlanta, and we learn a little more about that throughout the series, but we know a lot of the character through this narration. We know a lot about his life and what he's struggling with, and the show is playing that out within the series. There is a lot of different relationships within the series, and I think they do a good job of giving side characters enough storyline to where they feel like they are fleshed out characters and they're worth having moments within the series. There's a lot of moments with Victor's family, his mother and his father and his sister and his younger brother. There's a lot of complex relationships with that. We also have a storyline with Mia, a girl that he ends up dating and starts to question his sexual orientation with Mia, and she is really good in the series. Very bubbly character. Probably one of the more stronger characters within the series besides Victor, because Victor is a really good character. We'll talk more about Victor soon. But Mia is another character who is in the show a lot. And there is a lot of Mia within the story. And I think that the actress did a good job with the performance. There's a lot of emotional moments as well. We do know a lot about her father and her father's new girlfriend and things she's struggling with as well. So there's a lot of writing going into Mia and Victor's friend Felix, who is one of the first characters that we meet when he moves to Atlanta. So we meet Felix, who's a really upbeat character and keeps the story kind of filling quick because he's such a fast-moving character. There's other storylines throughout, but the show definitely does focus a lot on Victor and his struggles. But I also did appreciate the fact that we got some other storylines as well to really balance out the story and have fresh new faces throughout. Victor is someone that is struggling with his sexual orientation and he doesn't know how to express himself or even know what he fully wants. And so throughout the series, he dates Mia and he starts to, develop feelings for a boy. And we have this struggle that he is dealing with throughout the series, and there's a good progression of it, and it's really personal. And the actor who plays Victor definitely does a good job of providing some more of those emotional moments, and it's really realistic how someone is struggling to be true to themselves. And so I really like the acting in here. It's really good. Really early on, one of the first few episodes, I could tell that it was going to be an emotional roller coaster for these characters. The acting in here was really good. The acting in Love, Simon was good as well. So I love that the show definitely did continue providing some of those more emotional moments and watching the character stay true to themselves. And when the character starts to be true to themselves and starts to understand things about themselves, that's when the series becomes really heartwarming, because you always want people to be themselves, and if they're living a lie, it's a struggle and it's heartbreaking to watch. And then, like Love Simon and Love Victor as well, once they start to open up and express their feelings towards people and who they really are, you applaud it and you're happy with the route that they take the characters. Like I said, I was worried that Love Victor would rely heavily on Love Simon. There are times where there are nods to the movie and nods to Simon. There's a lot of narration from Simon's character, but I feel like those moments we do get to know a lot of Victor and what Simon is doing now as well, because I enjoyed Simon as a character and I wanted to know a little more about him. But the series definitely does focus on Victor. It is about Victor, but with a slight hint of what Simon is doing as well. And I thought that was very smart. I would love to see more continuation of this kind of style of series or movie. Hopefully that it doesn't become like the same thing over and over again, but I would love to see a continuation of maybe a season 2 of Love Victor or Love another character and see their life and what they're struggling with as well. But I was happy with how Love Victor turned out, all the different characters we got, all the different storylines we got, and the progression of Victor as well. I think it was handled very well. I'm going to go ahead and give Love Victor a B+. Thank you guys for checking my review for Love Victor. It is on Hulu now. Check it out if you guys have a chance, and stay tuned for more up-and-coming reviews. My name is Just Watch Movies, and you guys stay classy, YouTube.